Damon57 says, can we add multiple game saves so that you can have multiple games on the go?
For single player, would that be?
Yeah, I assume you mean single player.
Yeah, this was one thing that we did notice that could cause a slight problem, especially as we don't have a level up system. But what we hope to do in one of the first updates, or the first update, is to include saves for each individual map, rather than, you know, you save one map, if you want to start the next, then all your progress is lost. So yeah, essentially, you will be looking at multiple saves.
Cool. I'm stuck. Terrain is too difficult for this thing.
I think what you probably could have done when we was at the garage is change the tyres to the ones from the Kraz.
Right. Would have given us a bit more.
Yeah, I've got those installed right now and they seem to be working very, very well. I'll try and help you, hold on.
Oh, you nearly went then. Wow, it is seriously difficult to get this truck through here. Even winching on you, it is just burying itself. Are you stuck now?
Yeah, I'm probably stuck because of the exhaust on the front of my bumper, which I actually made. Quite proud of that. Hold on, let me just disconnect the winch.
That's about as much contribution as you got there.
Oh, charming.
I can't move. There you go, you're free.
Okay, try not to pull on the winch. Hold on, I'll pull you myself.
Okay. Oh god, this is about to go. I just teetering on the edge again. Oh, I just made it, I think. Oh my god. I'm flat out in four-wheel drive, diff locked and everything, and it just this does not want to go through this terrain.
Yeah, SPINTIRES is a bit of a mind teaser, I guess. So you have to sort of think about what you're doing. A bit like Portal in a sense. You need to sort of think ahead.
Yeah, you got to plan your. Hang on, this is. There's a real danger. It's going to tip again.
Hold on, I'll keep pulling so it doesn't tip.
I'm trying to turn towards you, but if I turn too much, it'll tip over. There we go. Wow.
I think we'll keep this line connected for safety reasons, just through this part.
Yeah. Let's just try and keep moving if I can. It is very challenging, this game, isn't it? I mean, like you say, you really have to plan ahead, and some of the weights you're trying to move through this terrain, it's unbelievably hard.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, you look at the description of the game in the Steam store, it says, do you accept the challenge? You know, you agree to that as soon as you purchase, so that's the, you know, it stands up to that statement, I think.
And the funny thing is I've not even played it on hardcore yet. It's pretty hard as it is.
Where's Reece?
It's to your left.
Oh yeah,
I'm over here.
Sarge Finn says, is there going to be any winter maps with snow and ice? Icy rivers could crack under the weight of the trucks. That's not a bad idea.
Yeah, it's a really good idea. We like to leave our options open for future possibilities. So yeah, I mean, it could come.
a good idea though, isn't it? Like, you've got frozen rivers, and if you take something too heavy over there, you're going to crack it.
Yeah, that would be really, really cool to see see ice cracking. Really cool.
There's a challenge.
And and I think actually to hear it as well, because that's the main part, isn't it? Hearing stuff.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. You could use the audio to good effect. Like, you can hear it cracking. You think, oh my god, this thing's just going to go straight through.
Yeah, yeah.
Are you stuck?
Yeah.
Go. Let me use you then to get over the top of this brow, and then.
I'm actually very, very low on fuel, so I will be left to my own devices, I'd imagine.
This truck is not going anywhere on this map, apart from it's tipping over again. Oh god. Oh god.
Accept the winch quickly.
Right, you need to be careful, because if you pull this the wrong way, it is going to flip. I'm turning into this as much as I can. Oh, God. Oh, it's gonna go! It's going! It's going! It's going! Stop! 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 I think I might have to use a crane and push myself or something before it's gonna go.
Yeah, that's a good idea.
Here it comes to save the day.
There we go. Right, hang on. So if I get this winch... Right. There's like a third foot holding me now. Okay, can you try pulling me then, maybe? While I've got my crane arm in this position. Wow, okay. Right, hang on a sec. If I restore the crane now. Cool. That actually worked. It actually saved the logs.
Well, I mean, what I don't want to say too much, but you know, in real life, what you'll see is they will actually pick up a few logs from the back of the lorry, the truck, and use it as a counterbalance system, which works very well. So we may be able to do something like that as well.
I'll tell you what, without you pulling me, there's no way you get this truck across this map. It's just not having it at all.
Well, I'm going to be out of fuel soon.
It's not what I want to hear. Can we not bring a little siphon with us and just take some out of my tank and put it in yours?
Funny you should say that, because we did actually discuss that internally about siphoning fuel between trucks. So.
In situations like this. It's taking 2 trucks to pull these logs, put it that way. Whew. Liam J says, do you plan on adding more trucks? I assume you do. Or are you just going to let mods do it?
No, we will add more trucks. The modders can add more trucks as well if they want. So yeah, we'll add more trucks officially, without a doubt.
Steve Kibberton asked about the wheel implementation, but I think we've covered that one, haven't we?
Yeah.
Pringles Leaf, do you have plans for bringing new content regularly?
New content? Does that mean updates or
well,
DLC or?
Yeah, I mean it's an ambiguous question, really. I mean, I assume you're going to keep it updated, but I think you might be referring to what they do with Eurotruck with like mini DLC and stuff, which is more content related. So if you were say you was bringing a new map, would you just chuck it in the main game or do it as DLC or something like that? I guess is what he's saying.
Yeah, it depends exactly what it is and how much time it takes to develop. So, you know, some will give stuff away for free and some is DLC.
Yeah, I think so. John1230 says, how many maps do you think you'll add? I don't know how you could predict that, but...
Yeah, it's a open question. It's I can't really answer it because it's just, you know, you can make as many as we want.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, it's just an imagination time thing, isn't it?
It is a time thing, yeah. That's the main issue.
Right. So you're in front of me, Zane. What? Yeah, absolutely. Where is Reece gone?
Well, I'm actually out of fuel, so I'm not going anywhere. I'm not sure where Reece is.
Reece is off towards the garage.
Just trying to, yeah, I'm just trying to rush ahead to do something.
I need to get past you then, I guess. You're completely out of fuel. Let's see how far I can take this. We're not very far, to be honest.
That's going to tip.
Yeah, my truck's now taking damage. This is all bad.
Oh, I can repair you.
Yeah, I am utterly stuck. This is not a good situation right now. You're out of fuel and I'm just basically stuck.
Yep. We'll see if Reece can save the day.
Oh god, if I... Oh, I just lost all the logs. I don't know why, but he just lost all the logs. He just decided to snap the cable and all the logs went.
Oh.
This is not the right truck for this job, I'm telling you. We need another one of those 8-wheelers to do this.
Honestly, if you'd what word is that? if you put the other tyres on, it would be a lot better for you.
Yeah. Yeah, this is a lost situation.
It's alright, there's a nice big truck up here I'm just trying to grab.
If you unlock that, does that mean I could just spawn into that?
No.
And if you take those logs to the garage over there, can I spawn into the garage instead? Can I take this truck to that garage?
Sorry, I'm contending with very small pines at the moment and my truck won't mow them down.
They are really, really tough to knock down those little pine trees.
Yeah, they spring back again, don't they?
Very, very springy. Yeah, my truck is just taking eternal damage now. I think maybe you're right about the other wheels. Just trying to hoist myself out of this water. Stephen Kibberton says, are there any plans to make adjustments to the physics for winch tension?
Yeah, I think there's always room for improvement, so it's a possibility. Obviously, the winching system in multiplayer is a lot more difficult because it has to be synchronized. So yeah, it might take a bit more time to program into the multiplayer section.
Bavi says, will there be much in the way of paid DLC, map add-ons and vehicles, etc.?
Will there be... Repeat that, please.
Will there be much in the way of paid DLC, such as map add-ons and vehicles?
Like I said before, the main focus now is to improve what we have. DLC, we'll sort of concentrate on at a later date, but yeah, I mean, if people want that kind of stuff and they want official content that is developed by us and to expand the gameplay, then yeah, you know, it's a possibility that we could be doing lots of those. But needless to say, I don't think we'd be like, you know, one truck DLC. That's not what we're looking at. It would be a map and a truck and various other elements as well in one pack. So it makes it much more valuable.
Yeah. Oh, achievement unlocked, Plane Settler. Not sure why I just got that. Was that something you did, Reece?
Yeah, that was me, yeah.
You just unlocked the garage. No, I can't. Rescue your truck to this garage. I can move to that garage you're at now.
I'm actually just about to come back with the truck that's right here, so...
Yeah, that's giving up. We don't want to give up. Let's actually try and get these trucks free.
Have you? You're aware of the situation we're in right now. I'm sat here on almost on my side with 2/3 damage. I'm stuck, and you're sat behind me with no fuel. What are we going to do exactly?
We'll figure something.
I look forward to it. Right, I can't winch myself anymore, unfortunately.
Yeah, I think Reece will come along and actually tow us out and to the garage, probably.
Awesome. What's this? Praetorian PC says, been wondering if the sales of this game will greatly affect Oovee as a studio in a good way. Wonder if they'll be able to increase the size of the team and the workload.
Yeah, I sure hope so. You know, it's been my personal vision to expand Oovee and to employ more people, because there's always people looking for jobs. So true. You know, it's always great to be able to offer that to, you know, wherever we're based. So yeah, I hope so. I really do. Aha, that was a good move.
Yeah. Now you see, what I'd like to be able to do right now is, having got that crane in that position, switch back to my drive mechanism and drive it whilst pushing on the crane.
Right, yeah. It's two separate systems, but in real life you couldn't actually do that because you'd have to sit in the seat on the crane, so...
So I've managed to orient myself better, but there's not a lot I can do. Can't really move, unfortunately. Madzi says, are you ever going to add some modern vehicles like sand buggies and maybe some road vehicles?
I don't really know about that one. Sand buggies might be interesting in like a fun sort of DLC pack, I guess. It's in a different game mode, but we really want to stick to the theme that is Russia and that kind of stuff for this particular version.
So I guess, I mean, the whole snow and ice thing would fit into the Russian theme, wouldn't it?
Yeah, but it also fit into, you know, America.
True.
Well, Canada, I guess.
Co99 Co Studios, are you going to add rescue vehicles to SPINTIRES that will have special tools on them?
You're actually about to see a rescue vehicle when Reece arrives. That obviously has a special crane on the back, which don't really do much at the moment. But it will. You can lift it up and down, which can help sometimes. And yeah, we could add more rescue type trucks with more abilities. Absolutely.
Yeah. Key120 says, will there be additional upgrades for the UAZ? Because at the moment it's just got the trunk on top, hasn't it?
Yeah, there's not much you can do with a UAZ, I guess.
No, apart from maybe a small trailer or something.
I did actually see a picture on the internet of one with track wheels. It looked really cool. So yeah, that might be an option.
Yeah. Weatherman says, will there be the ability to extend the winch at some point rather than just pull? Extend the winch.
Oh right. I'm not really sure.
I'm not trying to work out what he means by that.
He means to unravel it, I think.
Right. Well, how would you know where you wanted it to go to?
Well, if it's already connected to something and you needed to extend it, then you could do that without having to reverse and then reconnect it.
Right. PQMZA says, will there be the option to turn off vibration?
On the controller, yes.
I don't quite get that, because I use a PS3 controller, and with the DS3 software you can just turn vibration off. If you want to. But I guess he's saying, will it be in the game? Doesn't sound like a particularly difficult thing.
Yeah, we'll give options so you can adjust the intensity of the vibrations, force feedback.
Oh, and Bavi's got a good one. Any plans for an on-screen mini-map? That'd be quite useful, wouldn't it?
No, there's no plans for that. The whole point of the game is for navigation, and you use the compass. So the point is, you stop, you look at the map, you put the map away, and then you reference the compass and you know, landmarks on the map. So that is not going to happen.
So you want to keep it difficult? That's what you're saying.
Yeah. Well, you know, we don't really want like a GPS system, because what's the point?
That is a good vehicle for what you're about to do. That winch arm though. You're gonna tow this thing out.
Yep, he's deep in concentration right now.
Oh, he's gonna go! Boom.
What was that?
Whoops.
Whoopsie. That didn't work out.
I think there's a way we can recover from this.
Yeah, I can't start the engine to use a crane, unfortunately. My truck's still moving. He's just gonna drag me through the water. It might work. Have you got the power to pull this thing through the water, or?
I would do. I think at the moment, with because we're still working on synchronization in multiplayer, when you're over on your side, the friction levels don't allow you to pull vehicles when they're in this sort of position.
Right. Yeah, there's absolutely nothing I can do without the engine. Jim MS says, is the terrain persistent? Like, if you keep driving the same path, will it whir deeper and deeper each time?
Yeah, in single player it would, because it would remember the state of the map. So yeah, it will.
So it does it in single player, but in multiplayer that's a synchronization thing.
Yeah, I think in multiplayer that would need to be on a dedicated server.
Yeah. D. Rodder says, could you ask about a pull winch button on the Xbox or PS3 controller, please? Yeah, that's something I've noticed actually. You have to move your hand and press the F key to use the winch. But I'm not,
yep, no problem. We'll solve that.
Not sure what buttons we've got left to use.
Right, let's see what this does.
You're going to try and pull it from that side. That's a good idea.
Just don't pull too hard, because he may flip onto the other side.
Go on, son. There you go. Start my engine.
How damaged are you?
2/3 at the moment. Just less than 400 out of 600. Whoa.
There we go, all fixed.
Instant repair. Oh, the trailer's in the water. The trailer got left behind in the river.
Just excuse me a moment, I'm looking at support threads on the forum.
That's fine. Oh, this truck. Come on. That garage, did you put the 4 points in it?
Maybe.
Let me see. Yes, you did. I assume you did. Does that mean I could get the upgraded wheels over there now or not?
Yeah, when we get there, you would be able to. Yeah.
Okay. So Optimus says, could you ask the devs if there will be a weather, snow, and extreme rain weather systems? In other words, are you going to add stuff other than night and day cycles? You're going to start bringing rain and snow in and that kind of thing?
I don't know about snow. We'll have to see, but rain potentially, yes. And wind, actually. I think wind could play a big part in SPINTIRES, particularly the long-sided vehicles, and they could sort of affect the physics.
Yeah, I've lost the trailer, so I can't carry logs at the moment. Will there a username called "My username is very long"? Will there be a wider range of customization on vehicles?
Yeah, we'd like to expand the customization ability. I assume you're talking about, you know, the existing functionality we have in terms of like.
Yeah, just adding more attachments, I guess, and more stuff.
Attachments, yeah, yeah.
Mad Trucker 1212 says, does having the bags or the trunk on top of the UAZ change its performance? My guess is it does.
Yeah, it does. It makes it more top heavy and it will roll around a lot more.
Yeah, because even when you're putting your fuel in the cistern tanks, when you refuel, it says how many litres do you want to put in. Even then, when you put it in, you can see the thing sinking down, so the physics is definitely there.
Yeah, absolutely.
Do you plan on, this is from Damon, do you plan on making perhaps a first-person on-foot view to check out tracks before you drive them, check the depth, etc.?
Unfortunately, we can't go down that road, pun not intended. So the engine is not, you know, it's not created as a first-person shooter sort of walkabout.
Yeah, sort of get
style,
out and walk
so
around.
yeah, absolutely. So yeah, that unfortunately that's not possible.
Yeah. And user A8 says, is the E7130, which is the ridiculous 8-wheel truck, getting any more attachments? I don't know why it refers to it as a ridiculous 8-wheel truck.
Yeah, possible. It's possible.
Is that the one that you're in at the moment, or the other one that you had before, the other 8-wheeler?
Yeah, this one I'm in right now is the that one that he's referring to. Yeah.
The ridiculous 8-wheeler. Lucasno says, how will mods work in multiplayer?
I can't actually answer that question at the moment because we need to explore that ourselves before we can say for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely a technical challenge, that one.
I guess the most logical approach would be to use Steam and Workshop.
Yeah, I guess that's probably the best plan, I guess. Gaming Matt Style says, what time period is SPINTIRES set in?
There isn't really a setting per se. It could be whatever you want, but yeah, it's obviously not modern, of course. Excuse me.
I guess judging by the age of the vehicles, it could be 60s, 50s.
Yeah, well, actually, to be honest, it could actually be modern, but you know, these trucks are still in use today, so in fact they're widely in use in Russia. So
still used in Russia quite a bit then.
Yeah, yeah.
They still make them, or just repair them and keep them going?
They have modern versions of these trucks, the Ural, for example, I think, and well, Kamaz for sure. Can't know about Ural actually. But yeah, when I was in Russia myself, you see them driving down the road. So impressive.
Wow.
In the middle of St. Petersburg, they just come along with the chaff boats and
The black smoke pluming out the exhaust.
yeah.
No catalytic converter on this thing. I think we've asked that one though. Will you be adding a save to the multiplayer mode? Maybe even merging single and multiplayer into one?
Yeah, that's a good point actually. We did really want SPINTIRES to be based around multiplayer, so you could drop in and drop out, you know, in someone's environment. So yeah, that was something we were discussing once before.
Can I just ask, where are we going here?
Garage.
Oh right, okay, let me just...
Yeah. Unfortunately, due to some unforeseen circumstances, I can't pull Zane out, so...
Can you just click on the garage to the right and just respawn there?
Zane should be able to, yeah.
Probably the best option.
Yeah, I think potentially my wheels are stuck under the map, which is one of the issues that we need to fix, so... at least I've seen it for myself now.
So you can actually push yourself through the map. Damn it, Dave says, is there a bug tracker? How do people log bugs, I guess is the question. Is there a bug tracking place they can go to and log bugs?
Currently we are using our support forum as when support requests come through. If it's a bug, we'll flag it as a bug and it comes up with a possible bug prefix. Which is easy for us because we can then click that prefix and then all of those bugs are listed into one section, so we can reference them really easily. What we're thinking of doing is actually having a separate forum for the bugs as well, so if you wanted to track them in such a way, you can do it through our official forum.
Baroque says, any plans on Steam Workshop? Any plans on Steam Workshop for all the mods?
Like I said earlier, we need to, particularly for the multiplayer mod situation, we need to explore those options for Steamworks as a possibility. So yeah, we still need to explore that first and figure out whether we actually do need Steamworks or not.
Yeah, this thing has a horrible turn radius on it.
Oh yeah, definitely. Oh, these trees. So bendy. I just hit one of those plants again. I did that on one of my videos. I hit this plant and it exploded stuff everywhere. I'm not entirely sure what it is.
Ah, Easter egg.
Is that what it is? Where are we going here? We're going... I want to go left, I think. Or we're going a different way.
No, we go left.
I see the question about cockpit views keeps coming up onto the chat, so I just want to clarify that yes, we are planning to put cockpit views in.
Yeah, cockpit view at some point. Different cameras and stuff. Where are we going here? I might be able to get through these trees, maybe. Or maybe not. Which way do you think we should go?
I'd probably say actually if we reverse back, there's a little right hand turn just around there.
We'll turn around here. Whoa, that's a nasty looking valley. Oh my god. Although it's doable, I think. So I reckon you could do it in yours. I'll try mine. Might get stuck on some rocks. Whoa, come on, come on. He's getting stuck. Oh, I'm digging myself in. I got stuck on a tiny little rock and that was enough to kill the momentum to the point where I then got stuck. That is annoying. I don't think I can winch myself from here. This is actually quite deep mud. It looked like it was hard ground, but it's not. It's actually gone quite deep. There we go. I think possibly I can get out. Or maybe not. Spoke too soon.
I'm trying to see if I can get round you to pull you out, but I seem to be stuck now.
Yeah, it's the rocks that are the problem. Horrible. Yeah, I can't. I'm buried.
I'm actually thinking, why am I still sitting here waiting for you? Why don't I come and help?
Why don't you pull yourself via me on the winch to get yourself forward a bit? Nova HD says, can you make it so more players can join in multiplayer sessions? So I'm guessing there's a limit of 4 for a technical reason or something, or maybe just because of the map design. If you get more than 4 in, it might kind of get a bit too easy, maybe?
Yeah, the reason for that is technically it's quite difficult because of all the physical stuff we have to synchronise, so
yeah,
it makes it very, very difficult.
Look at us two struggling and get up this hill. Well, this is why they call it spin tires. Right here, tires are spinning.
Absolutely, that's the name of the game. I've just suggested a winch to you, so maybe that will help.
Hang on a sec. So get my right hand to click it. There we go. Ooh. Awesome. See if I can help Reece with that monster. Oh, you are stuck. Trouble is your vehicle's so damn heavy as well.
So bigger is not always best.
I'm gonna put my handbrake on. Oh, it just causes me to slide. I cannot pull you, I don't have the power. You must be stuck on some rocks, like properly beached on a rock, I think.
Yeah, I think I'm yeah, pretty much a beach whale right here.
Let me just let me have a go because I've got different tyres and slightly more weight on the back.
There you go. Let's get out of the way. Or maybe go left and go to the garage. See if we can change my wheels. Right, big wheels. Oh yeah. Well, I've coming back with bigger tyres. The Truth sent me says, have you or will you publish a roadmap so that we know what's to come? I think that would require planning, wouldn't it?
Yeah. We're going to have discussions this month, and we could post up what we're going to be doing, so yeah, that's no problem.
That'd be cool. I mean, even if it was just for like the next month or two, or short, medium, long-term goals, that'd be awesome. Did you get him out then, or not?
No.
Guessing not. Oh, he's just disappeared.
He's behind you.
Gone back to the garage.
I think so.
Fair enough.
Yeah, I was completely beached on all those rocks.
Fair enough. Sergeant Mellon 2
truck,
says...
but very low belly.
You were trapped on... That's it. If you get the axle on the rock, you're absolutely done for. Because your vehicle was so heavy. Sergeant Mellon says, will you change the damage system so that different parts of the truck can be damaged? Rather than just one damage counter, I guess.
I'm not really sure. We'd need to discuss that internally before we can sort of say for sure, but
yeah.
Anything that's going to improve the gameplay, then, you know, it's likely we're going to add it or improve it and change it, whatever.
Stream of Freedom says, is there any... Oh, rather, are there any more plans for more diverse environments? I would like to see more dangerous roads, steep cliffs, narrow roads, that kind of thing.
Yeah, that's definitely something we could do. It's all part of the map design. So yeah, we can focus certain map designs on narrow roads and cliffs and stuff like this. So yeah.
Yeah, I mean these maps are pretty good as they are, aren't they?
Yeah. They take quite a bit of work to do. But yeah, there's some really nice parts of the map that are really cool, I think. Particularly the volcano map is really interesting.
The volcano map, yeah. Does it actually spit volcano out? Like lava out at any point?
Volcano out?
Yeah,
no, it doesn't.
Yeah, the odd volcanic flow might be interesting. Are there going to be any sort of urban environments, says Verta 5000?
Urban environments, possibly.
Trying to think what you would do with urban environments. Sounds like more like a concrete assault course.
Yeah, of course it requires making more assets, and assets requires more time and money, so it's a balancing act, as always.
That is true. Right, where are we heading?
Well, unfortunately right now, seeing as we lost our loads, there's two options, I'd say. We can either probably pop over to another map, show everyone a different map, or we can head back to the lumberyard and then try and start again.
My thoughts are probably a different map. What about you?
Yeah, I'm fine with that.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Is this going to disconnect us out the game if we do this?
Yeah.
Okay. Alright, do you want to... Shall I just come out of this then? And then you invite you... I'll join back on you or something?
Yeah, that's what we'll do. I'm just going to go back to the main menu and then I'll create a new game.
Okay. Right. You let me know when the game's ready. M3SHYS says, what about adding a music or radio player?
That's a cool idea. I like that. We could do it, probably.
Yeah, I mean, Eurotruck's got that kind of thing. You've either got a folder you can just drop MP3s into, or you can stream internet music over the internet, built-in radio. Yeah,
that's right. It's a really cool system. You know, the levels that we like to at Oovee go to. I'll start that again. The levels that we like to go to at Oovee is, you know, if you're in a cockpit view, then you'll have radio static and stuff as you pass through trees and under bridges, and make it sound like it's coming from the speakers in the cockpit. So yeah, that's the kind of level of detail that we like to strive for.
Alright, we should just load the map up now and then we can go.
Let's do it. Which vehicle should I go for? Daylight's always nice. Right, just thinking about attachments. Where are we? We are
Yeah, I'm going to go logging this time, I think.
Okay. So we're going to need a good vehicle to get us out of trouble, I would have thought. And logging. So how many loggings do we need, do you think?
I'd say 2 on this one.
Yeah, hopefully we'll come across some bridges that we can cross, because I really like the bridges in SPINTIRES. I think that how they wobble and stuff. It's very
Yeah, I
cool.
love that as well. I really do. I love taking trucks over it and watching the suspension work and the bridges move. It's really nice. There we go. I've got a medium log cart. I think we get away with a large log cart.
What you'll have to do is you'll have to position your truck so there's no obstructions behind you. You can get the long one if you want to.
Just wondering if this vehicle will take it. Presumably that will let us take long logs and then we'll get more points.
Yeah, yeah.
Wow, that is actually massive. I didn't realise that it was that long. That is insane. Oh my god. That really is massive. Good god. Right, that should be fun.
Yeah, if you wanted to try that long trailer, you'll find that the yeah, you'll have to
I'm beginning to think, let's not do that.
yeah, that long trailer, you'll find that while you've got a really bad turn radius, it'll make your life even more difficult.
Yeah, let's just go medium. Let's do it.
Yeah, I just saw questions someone asked actually about in-game voice.
Oh, like voice chat and stuff.
Yeah, yeah. I'm not sure if we will add that just yet, but it's possible that we may add something like that in the future, because I think it's paramount that people communicate in SPINTIRES.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, I mean, at the moment you can join somebody's game over the internet, but you can't really coordinate very easily.
Yeah, absolutely.
CHJ1234 says, will you be adding more realistic game truck sounds?
Yeah, we'd like to... Myself and Reece would like the audio engine to be driven differently in terms of the engine sounds. It's just a case of time and resources and the programmer on board to do that. So, yes, it's a possibility. So we'll see where it goes.
Yeah, probably need a specialist in sound, I guess, to do that.
Yeah, we have some sounds that we recorded and pole position recorded as well for us. We haven't actually implemented all of those yet. We're just using some of the minor sounds like air brakes and stuff from those. So they will need to be implemented at some point.
Oh my god, this is a steep hill. Wow. I wonder if this thing would get up here with the logs on board as well.
I probably would actually.
Going back to the winch thing again, Plasma 43 says, will there be the ability to have 2 people winch the same truck?
It's a possibility, yeah. We were discussing it previously internally, so yeah, we would look to do something like that, hopefully.
That'd be quite cool, wouldn't it? 2 people pulling you out. We might have got your truck out.
What I was just going to suggest, guys, actually, is if you want to head over towards the lumber yard, I'm going to unlock a few of the cloaks around here, open the map up so we can see what we're doing, and then I'll head that way.
Alright. Sounds good. Let's do it. So am I following Reece or Zane? Presumably Zane.
You want to follow Zane, yeah.
Right, Zane, you're leading.
Aha, okay.
Not great with direction, so give him some time.
Hey. Yeah, just stop there and I will swing around.
Okay.
Or at least try to. Oh, there's rocks here. I probably don't want to go on top of those. Hold on.
What's this on the right of us here? Is this a...
Whoa. What am I doing with this trailer?
let me just move. These buildings next to us, is that anything significant?
Nope, just fancy scenery objects.
Mogaya says, can you or will you be able to later on regather the logs that you lost during an accident?
Yeah, you absolutely can, especially if you have the crane attachment on. It's quite the simple system. Well, while the crane itself is quite difficult to use, it might take a while to get used to, not going to lie. In terms of getting logs back onto your truck that you've dropped, you'll be looking at, you can load a minimum of 3 logs onto your truck before you can automatically, there'll be a little dot that appears, be green. You can click the dot and it'll load an entire instance of logs onto your truck that are deliverable.
Cool.
So you can, there are logs scattered around the maps, and you can load. You could sit there for hours if you wanted to, just loading logs on, and then after that you click them, and then it will load a deliverable. Well, basically it will change them from being single logs into an entire model, and then they'll be in a deliverable state.
Master Hack says, do you plan on making a racing version of Spintires? A racing version. That's an interesting concept.
Yeah, at this time I don't think that's anything. That's something we've spoken
It's not
about.
a bad idea though, if you
Really.
think about it. You get like proper, mud buggies and stuff, and go for a race around the mud. It'd be kind of fun.
Yeah, it'd be really fun, wouldn't it?
I'm not sure which way you went here.
Oh, sorry.
Did you kind of keep left and low, or did you go...
Oh, I went up the highway because it's harder ground. I love how this truck snorts smoke out of either side of the...
Yeah.
It looks so cool. Looks like a ball, you know.
Like a bluey,
Blowing. Yeah.
bluey black smoke. This thing doesn't turn very well at all.
Yeah, it's been a while since I've used the MAZ, so it's a bit of a surprise to myself as well.
The only thing is I'm just digging myself a trench, which makes turning even harder. There we go. I think I've got it. That's better. McMullen says, will you add more ambient sounds, bird noises, foxes, deer, that kind of thing? It's got quite a few noises already, hasn't it?
It has, yeah.
I've noticed that, like birds, and then at night you get little wolves and stuff.
Yeah, we can always add more stuff to it, so that's not a problem. I mean, in an ideal world, we'd like to add actual wildlife so you can see it, you know, like birds flying about and
yeah, that'd be nice
stuff like this. Yeah, nothing too crazy, of course, but just little small things. And you know, if you hit a tree, a load of birds come flying out of it or something.
That'd be cool. Yeah, you hit a tree and all these birds scatter. What does it say? Skin. It says, will you make the possibility of going out of the vehicle on foot? We've had that one before. Racing version of SPINTIRES, we've had that one. What's the one that came in a minute ago? Just go to the top. TDX speed, will there be the possibility for multiple winch points at once, i.e. 3 trucks attached together? Yeah, we've done that one. We've asked that one. Will it be coming to the Mac? That was covered by platforms. Sounds to 24, are you thinking about sharing the engine to other game developers? I'm guessing you're not going to answer that one.
Yeah.
That would be more of a commercial sensitive thing. The Danish Master, does the multiplayer have any kind of anti-cheat at the moment to prevent people from modifying torque and such? Surely that's a mod thing anyway. You just modify the torque of any vehicle, can't you?
Yeah, you can modify stuff like that as it stands, but it will disable the achievements and multiplayer mode because we need to provide you with a moddable version, which we plan to do in the next month. So, you know, if you can just hold off or accept that, you know, achievements and multiplayer won't work for the moment. Yeah.
Fair enough. Will there ever be an AI in SPINTIRES? Ooh. Well, that interesting question about that is, what would you need an AI to do?
Yeah, I don't think we'll have AI in terms of vehicles. I think AI in terms of obviously wildlife is a possibility, but I can't see what an AI vehicle would really do.
I can't either, really.
Yeah, it's safe to come through here, so just plough through.
Famous last words.
Yeah.
Coming through. Jordan Hamilton, any plans to add wildlife? You said that you're probably going to look at that. The Pro Basket Baller. Will there be a bigger limit on vehicles you have out? I presume that means the number of vehicles on the map. I mean, I would have thought that's a balancing act with the map design, isn't it?
Yeah, it's a balancing act between that and performance as well.
Yeah, that's true. But I mean, there's no point having a map with all the vehicles on it, is there? I wouldn't have thought.
I mean, when we provide you with the modding version of SPINTIRES, you can place as many vehicles as you wish. So, yeah, I don't think even in the tech demo there was a limit on how many vehicles, but I could be wrong. It's been a while since we visited tech demo.
Can you snap the cables on the winch, says Deathwarp?
No, but again, another possibility.
I suppose you could put that under the difficulty settings, couldn't you? Snappable winches or not. Sounds like, you know, if you want hardcore game mode, for example, then maybe you could have the winch cable snap.
Yeah,